Depression was, again, it was one of the worst things I have ever experienced in my life. I would wake up every day and I would be like, yo, life is really ass. Like, what the f am I doing here? Mind you, bro, I had a 3.98 GPA. I was a computer science major. So, and at that time, like being a computer science major meant that like, if you did what you needed to do, you most likely was gonna be straight in terms of like having a job after college. And like, if you really looked at it from the outside looking in, like life was actually good for me. Like people would say my life was good. Like I had things set up for me to be successful, right? Quote unquote, to be financially healthy, right? But nah, I was depressed. You could not tell me that life was good. I hated life. I hated life, bro. I hated everything about my life, bro. Everything about life I hated, and I was questioning God every day, bro. I was questioning God. I was questioning God every day. I don't want to say I hated God, but we was not mans. Tell you, keep it a stack with you, I was not reading the Bible. I was not trying to talk to him about nothing, bro. I was questioning God. Why is this my life? Why are you doing this? Why am I feeling this way? Why me? Why me? Why me? People out here doing dirt. I'm not out here doing dirt. Why did you put me through this, bro? Why am I going through this? You know? And so like, I legit was angry, mad, frustrated, sad, any emotion that's like negative that you don't want to be experiencing for a long period of time. I was experiencing that emotion, especially when I was alone. But when I would go out in public, bro, I would tell everybody, nobody would know that I was going through that, bro. I would be making jokes. I would be laughing with people. Like nobody would know. And this is why the reason why I'm talking about this is because I want y'all to know, like, bro, most of the men that y'all know that are going through depression, y'all don't even know. You're not gonna know. He's not gonna be like, yo, bro, I'm depressed. He's not gonna do that. And so it's very important for y'all to understand the sign. If the space that they're in, they're not even taking care of, what do you think their mental space is at? And this is not to say that there's anything wrong with people being untidy, whatever the case may be, right? Like everybody has moments where it's like, I'm rushing out the crib and my crib, like, it's just, things are all over the place because I was rushing. Like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, yo, bro, you got garbage piled up from like 3 weeks here. Like you got plates of food that you ate last week that's still up here, bro. Like, or you got plates of food that's still in your spot. Like, what's going on here? Your dishes ain't been washed in like a week and some change. You just piling dishes up and you've had the time to do it. You just haven't done it. You know, there's a difference between not having the time so you're not able to do it and like having the time and just choosing not to do it. And I think a lot of times we just associate with that with like, oh, that person dirty. And we don't realize that's a sign of depression. Like, you're not telling me someone's so dirty that they're letting stuff sit for weeks. You're not telling, no, but nah, bro. You are depressed. You're depressed, bro. You're depressed. You're depressed. Us as men, we are very, very, very good at putting a mask on, bro. And unfortunately, in some cases, you won't know until it's too late. And so I put up a post where I was like, yo, we got to do a better job of checking in on Black men because we be out here going through it, dog. Like, it don't matter where we are in life, from the lowest of the lows in our lives to the highest of the highs. We could be CEOs, CTOs, whatever you want to call it, high-level executives at big companies where everybody feels like we got everything taken care of, or we could be down bad where nothing is going wrong for us. At both stages, both of those men can have depression. Both of them. One of them because he feels like he's not doing what he needs to be doing, and he's not where he wants to be, even though he's really done a lot of great stuff in his life. And then the other one because of the same damn thing, bro. A lot of us put so much pressure on ourselves and we don't know how to give ourselves grace. So when you're not able to give yourself grace and you're not achieving what you want to achieve when you want to achieve it, it's a recipe for depression. Because you're going to be like, yo, I'm not where I want to be, and I should be there, and there's something wrong with me for not being there. Yes, I'm the problem. I'm the problem. Something's wrong with me for not being there. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not valuable. I'm not worthy. Depressed. You're depressed. You're going to be depressed. When that's what you're telling yourself every day, you're going to be depressed. I say this all the time. One of the things that I did when I was depressed that really helped to change my life and my outlook was I just started practicing gratitude. I can't remember who told me to do it, but I started doing it. I started ending my days with thanking God for 3 things that happened. It didn't matter how big or how small they were. And this helped to reframe how I thought about life, bro, because at that point, again, like I told you, I hated life, bro. I really hated life. So practicing gratitude was in direct opposition of hating life. You can't be grateful and hate things at the same time. That don't work. So I had to combat the negative thought process. I had to get out some of those bad seeds that were planted into my memory, into my mental, and plant in new seeds. I had to plant in, yo, I'm grateful because at least I was able to do X, Y, and Z today, or at least this happened. A lot of the times it was small stuff like, yo, I'm grateful because the food I ate today tasted good. I'm grateful because I got to class on time. I'm grateful because it was sunny outside. Simple stuff. My therapist used to tell me, like, whenever you have a statement with should in it, you're shoulding yourself, and it's a recipe for you to be upset because you're making an assumption about something that's most likely not true and is leading you to have a certain emotional response to that thing not actually being what you wanted it to be. So because I felt like I should have been in a relationship, I was upset at myself for not being in a relationship. But I shouldn't have been in a relationship. If I should have been in a relationship, I would have been in a relationship. Because I felt like I should have known better and I should have acted a certain way when I was in a relationship to sustain the relationship, I was upset at myself and I couldn't forgive myself for how I displayed like certain emotions or how I handled certain situations. So I kept on replaying the mistakes and beating myself up. But if I was to act a different way, I wouldn't have been in that situation. I wouldn't have been able to actually grow and learn from what happened. Everything that happened and everything that's happened to you is for your protection, and it is for the betterment of you. No matter how bad it feels, it is for the betterment of you. The quicker you learn that sometimes God has to remove things from your life in order to wake you up. The quicker you learn that, the more at ease you will be with things not going your way. Because a big part of me being depressed and anxious and all these different kind of things is me trying to control my life. Me trying to be the creator. I'm not God. God will open that door for you, bro. And things will just start aligning. And this is my hope for all of y'all, bro. Like, I hope like y'all are really able to get to a point in your life where you look at your life and be like, damn, bro, I'm happy. If you're not already there, like, I hope you're there now, but if you're not already there, I hope you get to that point where you get to, like, you look at your life and you're like, damn, bro, I'm really happy. Cause I can tell you right now, bro, as a man that spent so much time unhappy and sad and depressed, like right now, I am really happy, bro. Like, I am enjoying life. I'm tired, don't get me wrong, there's a lot going on, but I am enjoying life, bro. And it's not because like I have a bunch of money and blah, blah, blah. It's not because of that, bro. It's not because I don't got no stress in the world and everything is taken care of. It's not because of that either. It's because I legit can see that God loves me. God has kept me through everything that I've gone through. And I know he has so much more in store for me. And I've seen how faithful he is through what is happening in my life right now. I couldn't have scripted this the way that he scripted it, which is giving me ultimate confidence in him moving forward with my life. Because I know for a fact, like, damn, bro, this is where you had me at right now. Like, damn, like, you really blessed. Like, damn, you blessed me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this is crazy. This is fire. Like, damn, man, we just getting started. Like, I don't got kids yet. Like, I don't got this yet. I don't got that yet. Like, we really just getting started in this whole, like, in this life thing. Like, we really in the first quarter still. Like, this is crazy. And that's what you got set up. Like, wow, God doing his big one in my life right now. And he want to do his big one in your life too. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta trust in him. And I'm not sitting here saying I got it all figured out. But one thing I do know is God don't play about me. And he don't play about you either. So you gotta stop playing with him, bro. Find you a person that you could really build and do life with. Find you a person that you really feel like, yo, this is someone that I could see myself spending the rest of my life with. Find you someone like that. Find you someone that you can really tell your deepest, darkest secrets to. Find you someone like that. Find you someone that you don't feel uncomfortable around, that you don't want to leave after spending 5 minutes with them. Find you someone like that. Find you someone that you really see being a good parent to future children, if that's something that you want to do. Find you someone like that. Find you someone that don't play. Find you someone that don't play about you, bro. Find you someone that do not play about you. That's not out here playing with your name. That's not out here letting people play with your name. That's not having it. Find you someone like that, bro. Find you someone that you could legit be on a 5-hour car drive, no music, just vibing with them, talking. Find you someone that you actually like, that likes you, not just love, that you like, bro. Like, you like that person. Find you someone that you really see yourself spending quality time with. Like, not just doing it because you feel like you obligated to spend that time with them, but you really don't want to. Find you someone that you legit, when you think about spending time at the end of the day, after a long day, and you think about going home to that person, you actually are excited to go home to that person. You're not hiding in the bathroom. You're not hiding in your car. Find you someone like that, bro. I guarantee you they out there. I don't want to hear where they at. They out there, bro. They out there. Work on yourself. Work on what you know you need to be doing better as a man, and they will present themselves, because naturally, as you work on yourself, you start to put yourself in environments where the people that you're looking for are. It's the law of attraction. We attract what we are. We attract what we think about. We attract what we do. So the more that you work on yourself, the better that you become as a man, the better your options become. And the better discernment you have and clarity you have as you're going through this day in relationship stage of your life, if that's where you are.